The report suggests that India was the world's second largest buyer of Russian fossil fuels in January 2026, according to data from the Center for Research on Energy and Clean Air. India purchased about $2.59 billion worth of Russian energy. The report has further claimed that India's imports were slightly lower than December's. Now, crude oil made up the biggest share of India's imports, about 78% of the total, that is about $2.36 billion, was reportedly spent on crude. Coal purchases stood around $450 million. Oil products accounted for about $40 million. And for perspective, the CREA reports that India bought almost $1.9 billion worth of Russian crude. And India's purchases have declined in recent months. Imports have fallen by nearly 23% since November. Now, in contrast, China has increased its Russian oil buying. Over the past 2 months, China's crude imports from Russia have risen by nearly about 29%. In January alone, China imported about $4.71 billion worth of Russian crude, and the Russian oil has made up nearly 16% of China's total imports. And India's import cut was linked to US sanctions on Rosneft, which was a key supplier. The European Union's ban on oil products made from Russian crude took effect from the 21st of January 2026, combined with the US sanctions, and this has led some Indian refineries exporting to Europe to stop using Russian crude. Now, Russia's Urals crude has averaged nearly $54.2 per barrel in January, and India imported about 1.2 million barrels per day of Russian oil in January. The report further claims that imports are expected to fall to nearly about 800,000 barrels per day in March, and Saudi Arabia is reportedly regaining share in India's energy mix.